All right, we got the inversion table, the infamous inversion table. They've been used for many years and they can be excellent tool for relieving back pain. I've used them myself. However, there are two common mistakes that you really need to know about so you don't make them, so you have better success with all of your experience. So Bob, what do you
Makes
say?
sense.
Makes sense, and you concur.
I concur.
Then we know it's good.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Okay, so as I mentioned, I've owned and I used one of these successfully for my back pain for about 2 years. Eventually, I didn't need it anymore, and I got rid of it simply because my room was too small,
Sure.
and I really didn't need it. So they're great tools. The next thing I want to mention is precautions. Now, if you
Right.
don't have one of these and you're wondering if it's going to be good for you, first of all, if you have hypertension or high blood pressure or some kind of heart disease, you need to get it okayed with your doctor first. If you have circulation disorders of some sort or dizziness when you change position or whatnot, that's a big question mark. You probably are not a good candidate. If you have glaucoma or retinal detachment.
Or increased eye pressure.
Yep. So when you tip, the eye pressure goes up. You're not going to be able to use it as well. If you're elderly and you just don't feel steady or safe, secure on an unstable surface, probably not for you as well. But for a great number of people, they're great for you. Now, if you want to make sure you get a good one, this is a Teeter, T-E-T-E-R.
I can't believe the founder. That's his last name.
Yeah, that's his last name, literally, is Teeter. There's other good ones. We know these are good. If you want to get one and get one of these, they're excellent, well built, very safe. So we're going to go on to mistake numero uno.
Uto.
Okay, number one mistake is it's not adjusted properly. Now these you have to pull out of the box and assemble them. Take your time. Make sure you get it done properly. Actually, Teeter has some nice videos to help you get through that process.
Guide you through.
Yep, exactly. So that's a good deal. Once you get it assembled and make sure you test it, there's a strap down here to prevent you from going on a full inversion, which I personally never did, and I don't really recommend it, but you can if you want. If you get it adjusted so it's about the angle of the frame is a good place to be a maximum to start, maximum inversion. Okay, so once you get on this thing, you really need to feel completely relaxed and in control of the table. So I'm going to show you what I mean in just a second. Zip, black, whoop, whoop. Make all those noises, would you? Okay, I have this table adjusted properly for me. I feel in control. I'm very relaxed with it. And when you have complete control, you're relaxed and things work out much better. I cannot emphasize enough of that the ankle attachment is secure and snug. You cannot have any play in that. And simply now when you lay back and your arms are down, you should feel relaxed. And we're at about level right now. And you actually get the decompression benefits when you're at 20 degrees where I'm approximately right now. Now, my hands are here. If I want to go back to level, I put my hands here. This will be 20 degrees. This is level. And simply back like this, and you can adjust. I have this adjusted so well, I can adjust this with just a little motion of my arms. If I want to go back, I have the strap on. I know I'm here. I can feel the framework. There we go. And, you can use that to give yourself a little stability as well. So here I am, and I feel comfortable. And that is absolutely key, is feeling completely happy in your teeter. So let's go back up. Mistake number 2. If you can do this, you'll avoid mistake number 1. All right, mistake number 2. This I was guilty of with mine on the very first day. Yeah. It's too much, too soon.
Brad has 2 speeds. Start and go.
Full speed, yeah. So I learned the hard way. So the first thing of too much is too much incline
right.
on the first day.
Don't do it.
Exactly. I would never go on a full incline ever on the first day.
Probably not ever.
And I never did, actually, because you don't need it. I think you get plenty. Some people will. There is instructional videos on it. Whatever. It's not my recommendation. So make sure that you start out with your 20 degrees. Go for 60 seconds and actually time it. Put it on your phone, get a beeper going, and then come back to here and see how you feel. You're going to feel that head rush to your... I felt it in my eyes and in my ears, because what I did is I went to this level and I stayed there. And I ended up sleeping with a headache for at least half the night. I couldn't sleep because I had a headache, and I was wondering what's going on.
For how long were you down there, Brad? How long?
That's the number too much, is too long. I went down to here, instead of going for 30 seconds to 1 minute, where you should start at for the first time, I went 5 minutes. I did time it, but I went 5 minutes. Yeah, so my head was full of blood, and I was all... Brrr. So go 1 minute and see how you feel. The next day, if everything feels good over the next 24 hours, you can go to a comfortable incline and then go to 2 minutes. Add a minute each day as long as you have zero negative results. So,
by the way, I think you're taller, Brad.
Yes, absolutely. As a matter of fact, that's going to be the topic of
Not
our next
smarter.
video. No, yeah, you'll get taller, but not
smarter.
Well, get more blood to the head, to the brain.
I help.
I think we should do a study on
Sure.
it. A test before and after
There we go.
the inversion table. Be careful with your inversion table. They're excellent tools, but don't make these mistakes like I did. Bob, once again, we can fix just about anything except for...
A broken heart.
Yeah, there you go. Show them. Yeah, there we go. There's proof. Take care.